It'll actually tell you when we're live.
Streaming. Receiving your content.
Okay, YouTube says that my stream is going live. Oh, we are just live on Midnight 29's channel. Live.
Ooh.
I'll have to actually check if this works with my internet connection. Sorry guys,
okay.
we're trying to work out the problems here.
First time is always a bit of a kinky thing. Just all the things not working. Why do we rely on technology?
Because it makes life so much easier.
And yet so much difficulter.
Mm.
Is difficulter a word?
No. More difficult would be the right expression.
Meh. You know what?
Okay, now my stream health is now orange.
Still better than nothing.
Hmm.
Mine's orange.
Nope. Red again.
Nope.
Oh, come on. Seriously. Ah. My stream is apparently live. Yep, I'm live.
And?
Well, it still says red, meaning that my video quality seems to be bad or whatever. And since I'm actually only transmitting an image, the video quality shouldn't matter too much.
Fingers crossed.
Let's hope. Well, now it seems that I've gone offline again. I have no idea what's going on here.
What?
Fuck. Yes, I'm going to... It's like... yeah. It's reconnecting. Their stream quality is good. Stream quality is bad. Stream quality is okay. Stream quality is okay. And now it says my stream quality is okay, but I'm not live? Am I? Well, according to YouTube, I am. According to YouTube, I'm live. With one watcher.
Same here. Who is the watcher?
My dad is outside. I'll be right back. Gotta sort that out.
Okay. Well, my happy little folk. Okay, I am now going to check on his stream. It says he's live.
Reconnecting. Their stream quality is good. Stream quality is bad.
Okay. You there?
Yep, here. And that's you in the background if you wonder.
Okay, according to YouTube, I am still live, 3 minutes in.
And I am 8.
Let's hope that this works now. Because otherwise I will be kind of annoyed and you will have to send me the video so I can upload it on my channel as well.
Agreed, that would be annoying.
Yes. Anywho. welcome everyone who is here. So,
The one lonesome person.
yes.
I'll tweet out.
So right now what we are tending to do is a little bit of a live stream that resembles, you might say, D&D. There are rules to the RP, so please follow those rules because we want this to be fun.
Exactly.
And basically, the two of us are doing this for fun, mostly.
Because what else is... Good fun. What else is RPing for? Fun! Fun! And puns. If you can make puns, it's also for puns.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Anyhow, in this setting, I, VisualPony, will kind of act like the dungeon master if we were playing a D&D session, and Midnight 29 is my player, you might say.
Yeah.
Or placing.
Shush.
This stream will be completely safe for work. Nothing
Yes, it will.
Nothing naughty will happen in here. So if people are hoping for naughty interactions between my girlfriend and me, nope, that's not going to happen. Ever.
Nah, no, zilch.
That came... Oh, and I'm apparently offline.
Good! That's what you get! There you go.
Okay, now it should be okay. And I'm live again, hopefully. Stream is being continued, YouTube says. And I seem to have a green stream quality thingy going on.
And, surprisingly, so did I.
Okay.
Just switched. And now it's back again.
Now it's orange again. Anyhow, as I said, this is supposed to be a little bit of a headcanon RP. The world is set in Equestria. There are some fan characters in here, like, of course, maybe the Doctor will even make an appearance. All NPCs, by the way, love, you should not have the stream on loud while I'm speaking, because otherwise there will be feedback.
Huh?
Don't watch the stream while we are streaming.
I won't be watching the stream while we're streaming. I just wanted to do that to check that you were streaming.
Okay. So you're on my channel right now?
No, not now.
It's okay. Anyhow, according to YouTube, I'm online, and that's good enough for me. So, here's the thing. The setting is basically that Midnight 29 and I, our OCs, do not know each other.
Yeah.
And we're going to meet.
For the first time.
Yes. And you will learn a bit about our OCs and their backstories in this. So please keep in mind to be respectful, and that everything you hear in here is basically headcanon of Midnight 29 and myself.
In which case they may clash. I'm expecting some clashes here.
Okay. So, let the craziness begin if Midnight says that she's ready.
Yes, I'm just sending the link out to some other people. Because why not?
Okay.
Why mo? Yes, I know. Girls take so long to get ready.
Give me a moment.
There you go.
Okay.
I have sent it to all the groups that I am a part of. So this could be interesting.
Okay. Well, they'll likely just join your stream, not mine, which is totally fine with me.
Yeah, I only have my link. Sorry.
It's alright. Anyhow, so let the craziness begin. Are you ready?
After you.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Imagine yourself walking through the ever-free forest at night. It is a beautiful night. The moon is full. And your tummy is kinda empty.
Need food.
And you being a wolf, you suddenly smell something.
Something smells delicious.
Kinda smells like a mix out of a rabbit and a deer.
Follows the scent, stalking me quietly.
You discover a few tracks in the mud that kind of look like bunny paws. Alongside hoof tracks.
Huh? Did a bunny and a deer run off together?
Do you want to investigate the tracks further?
Yes, of course. Let's go. Let's go. I'm hungry. I need food. Deer or rabbit will do.
While you are following the tracks, you notice that those are not deer tracks, but pony hooves.
Huh. Wait, am I tracking Fluttershy? That might not be a good idea. But I'm hungry. Keeps following.
You eventually reach a clearing and see a creature that looks like like a bunny with antlers sitting in the middle of it on a blanket watching the moon.
Jackalope. Now I wonder what they taste like.
What do you do?
Stalks closer, being as quiet as possible.
The creature does not notice you.
Pounces.
Well, this is... I've never... What the hell is going on here? Unhand me, you ruffian!
Huh? Looks
You
incredibly
hurt
confused.
me!
Drops the bunny.
I have never been treated like this before. What are you even supposed to be?
Wolf?
Where I come from, things like you are made into rags.
Hey! I am not a rug. It's not my fault you're sitting out in the middle of nowhere, basking in the moonlight. Don't you know there are predators about?
Predators? You?
I did just catch you.
Heh. Not much of a predator, are you?
What? I could eat you up if I wanted to. I just didn't expect you to speak.
Before any of you can say much more, a blue earth pony walks into the clearing. What seems to be the problem?
Who are you?
I don't think that's the problem here. This thing tried to eat me.
You're out in the forest.
On invitation?
Well, how was I supposed to know that? All I know is that you smell delicious.
Calm down, you two, would you?
Skiles. Clearly, I'm interrupting something.
Let me just sort this out, and then I'll explain to you. Would that be agreeable?
Alright, sure. Backs off.
As you are backing off, you see the Earth Pony whispering something to the jackalope before the little creature hits one of his paws onto the ground, making a portal appear.
What?
With a derisive sniff in your direction and sticking out his tongue, the jackalope jumps into the portal and it closes behind him.
Okay, now I'm starting to think that was Discord.
The blue Earth Pony comes walking up to you. How in Celestia's name did you ever have the idea that it would be a good idea to try to eat the Crown Prince of Jakistan?
Blinks. First off, how on earth was I supposed to know that was the whatever of wherever when he's just a rabbit with antlers sitting in the middle of a clearing? The only hint that he was someone special was the blanket.
To be fair, jackalopes are native to the Everfree Forest, miss.
I know, which admittedly was a surprise. But gosh darn it, they taste so... well, they smell so delicious.
And so you thought that, you had just found your dinner?
Uh-oh. Visual?
Huh?
On my end, apparently they can't hear me.
Okay. On your end, they apparently can't hear you. How come?
I don't know.
Do you have your microphone thingy ticked?
Yeah?
Click on the little gear next to it.
Yeah?
Are you sure that you have selected the right microphone?
I'm pretty sure. 1 minute.
Ow.
Sorry. Can you not hear me now? Anyone?
You might have to stop your stream and select another microphone and then continue the stream.
Sorry, guys.
That's why I told you to use the snowball.
Oh shit. Okay. Where is it? Damn it, move! Okay, how do I... Where's action? I had action open a second ago. Where'd it go? I'm actually serious. I can't...
Love.
Yes.
Calm down.
Sorry.
Open up your thingy. Next, you have this little arrow that points up next to your clock down below.
Yeah. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Stop. Try that.
And then actually go to the normal recording thing before you start the stream again and check. Like,
I know what I did wrong, I think. Mm. Hello.
I can hear you.
Quiet again. Seriously, never. Nothing at all?
Are you again trying to use your headset?
Shush for a minute, please. I think I know what I did wrong, so I just want to check something. Take that as a yes. Oh! They hear me, but it's like 20% less than his. Okay. No, just plug that in, Ellie. Wait, why is this not plugged in? Any better? Nope. I get it, I'll get it. Please, I'm sorry. Microphone. Is it? I think that's that one. Okay. Yeah, that's the whole point. Do you hear a difference, love?
Nope. Other than your clipping.
So I must be still using my headset mic, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, there's a tad delay. Anything now? Shouldn't have access to my clipping. Oh wait. Actually, the mic shouldn't be even in now. Wait, which is the mic, which is not the mic? I always forget. Where's that red one? Yeah, the mic is definitely out. Please work. Any better? Sound better. Yeah, got it.
Ow.
Sorry. You okay?
Turning your volume down.
Sorry, I'm loud. I switched to my snowball.
Yeah, but not on Discord.
No, it's impossible for Discord to still be using my other mic because it's not connected.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, where were we?
I said about how tasty they were. I think.
Uh-huh. Excuse me, but have you... Holds on a second. Looks at you with an eyebrow raised.
Huh?
Starts slowly walking around you. Examining you.
What are you doing?
Where exactly do you come from?
Everfree Forest. Why?
Pokes your flank.
Ow! Hey!
Doesn't seem to be a fake.
I am not an it.
Oh, no, sorry, miss. I meant your fur.
No, my fur is not a fake.
Completes around you and grabs onto your muzzle and looks into your snout. Into your mouth.
Shakes free. Hey! Enough of that!
Sorry?
Why are you looking at me like I can't be real?
Because, for all intents and purposes, you shouldn't be.
Is extremely confused. Well, yeah. I'm a purple wolf. There's never been another kind of me before.
In that, miss, you are quite mistaken, and I know for a fact that your kind has been extinct for the last 500,000 years.
I'll think you fine. I'm the only purple wolf.
No.
Yes.
Well, maybe now, but you weren't before.
Before when?
As I just said, about 500,000 years.
Look. I am... No. Are you saying a demon pony went around changing every creature they could find into purple wolves?
And now you're talking about demons. No. What I mean is... Shakes his head frustrated.
That you're very, very, very confused little pony.
Miss, I think you will find that I'm neither little nor am I really a pony.
Could have fooled me.
Raises an eyebrow at you. Really?
What?
Anyhow. Puts a hoof into his chest pocket and pulls out a little white gem.
What's that?
Let me get this straight, miss. You do not believe me when I tell you that I have known other purple wolves.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you think I'm confused.
Clearly.
Shatters the gem on the ground, making white mist appear all around us.
Hey, what are you doing? Tries to back up.
Just wait and see. And around you, a city more magnificent and beautiful than Canterlot forms.
Looks around, wide-eyed. What happened to the forest?
Oh, we're still actually where we were before. This is just a projection of my memories.
Okay then. Impressive. Where is it then?
This city once stood where, well, you might actually still find remnants of it. However, Griffinstone was built on top of it.
Okay. That's a long time ago.
Yes. What do you do?
Looks around. So why are you showing me this?
As you're looking around, a little purple pup runs past you.
Jumps out of the way. Wait, what?
And soon others follow.
What the...
Out of a door at the end of a corridor you're standing near, you see a purple wolf emerge, smiling gently at the playing children.
You say this is from your memories?
Yes.
But that's impossible. I thought I was the only purple wolf.
No, not really.
But looks back at you.
Yes.
What?
What?
Was this before Celestia Luna or something? I'm sure Luna would have told me about this, but...
Well, not quite before them, but, yeah. Before their reign, certainly. Why?
I thought I was the only one, that's all. I mean, whoever heard... Everyone always acts so shocked when they see me. Not your kind of shocked, just surprised.
What is
Most
that
wolves
supposed to mean?
You looked at me like I shouldn't exist, but in the way that I shouldn't exist anymore. Everyone else looks at me in the way of, what's the word? Shouldn't have existed ever.
To be fair, how would you react if you were literally standing in front of a living fossil?
Except, this lot happened naturally, yes?
Yes.
I didn't happen naturally.
Could have fooled me.
I did.
Well, from all I could see, or can see, the mist starts to vanish, and so does the vision of the city and the other wolves. You are like them.
Except I used to be a pony.
Okay, I'll file that away to be explained later. But, yeah. It is basically, well, you said you were a pony, and you were mentioning a demon?
Yeah, demon pony. Because I didn't want to steal the elements of harmony from him, he turned me into a wolf for all eternity.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Though, starts shivering a little. I think if you want to discuss this a little further, and since I kind of cheated you out of dinner, how about we go somewhere else? It's getting kind of cold out here.
Okay, but just let me tell my big sis to look after the little ones for me.
All right.
Barks and howls into the night. Barks and howls answer back. Okay, ready to go. Where are you thinking? Just as long as it's not fish.
Takes out a gem from beneath his hat. And taps it. Opening a portal. After you.
After you.
Not trusting me, are you?
I just met a pony who, on immediately of seeing me, started poking me and trying to see if I was real. What do you think?
Fair enough. Walks through.
Walks through after.
As soon as the transition is complete, you find yourself in a gigantic dining room that could house hundreds of ponies.
Ooh. Now this looks cool.
Well, it's a little big for one person, but
agreed there.
It has its uses.
Where are we anyway?
In my home.
This is your home? It's huge!
I never considered it as such.
You just said this one room was too big for one person.
Which is why I usually don't eat alone.
Fair enough. So,
And, well, what?
where's food? You cheated me out of dinner. You better be giving me food.
So, considering that you were trying to eat the prince, you are a carnivore, aren't you?
Yep. Sometimes eat fruit and veg, but mainly that's just for the nostalgia.
Okay. Takes up a little bell that's standing on the table and rings it. A moment later, a bunny in a suit appears.
Ooh. Wait, is that Angel?
The bunny raises an eyebrow at you and impatiently clops his foot onto the table.
What?
He hands you a menu.
Ooh.
As you are opening the menu, the letters rearrange themselves into a list of your favorite foods.
Now that is cool. I'll have the rabbit and the chocolate milk.
The bunny takes out a little notepad and writes it down, then takes the menu from you, bows, and rushes off.
He's not about to jump into a stew, is he?
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Fair enough.
A moment later, the same bunny returns with a silver platter and a big pitcher of chocolate milk.
Gulps down the chocolate milk in one long gulp.
The bunny raises an eyebrow, looking kinda impressed before setting down the food in front of you.
Immediately starts eating it. Very unmannerly.
leans down and whispers to the bunny. Better tell the cleaning crew to get up here soon.
I heard that.
Hey, can you blame me?
Can you blame me? I'm a wolf. I don't know manners. I haven't had to have manners in over a century.
In over a century?
Yes.
Okay, then.
I did mention the demon pony turned me into a wolf for all of time, right?
I think you mentioned something like that, yes.
Yeah.
So, how's the bunny?
Delicious.
Good. I am rather proud of my chef.
Good. So, where exactly are we? Where is this? Exactly, building.
You want a physical location?
Yeah.
Next to the throne in the Crystal Empire.
I've been to the Crystal Empire. This place isn't there.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You just walked through a magic portal and think that the rules of physics actually make sense?
I've seen portals before. Ponies can teleport with magic. What am I to... And I was changed into a wolf for eternity. I think magic could explain everything. Wait. I just answered your question. I just answered my own question, didn't I?
Kinda. However, I'll also elaborate a little further.
Please do.
Walks over to one of the walls and opens one of the windows, revealing the sight upon an overly large throne that kinda looks familiar to you.
We're tiny.
In a sense, yes.
Okay then. That makes so much sense.
Well, actually, this is some kind of pocket dimension, you know?
How are you able to do all this?
When you're around for a while, well...
But you're an earth pony.
in appearance only.
Then what are you?
Many have asked me that, and yet I have no real answer.
Surely you know what you are.
You could say I am an observer.
And yet I have a feeling you do more than just observe.
Well, naturally, just watching stuff would be dreadfully boring.
That I agree with.
But yeah. We could exchange stories all night, I guess. But let's just say that I have been around longer than Equus itself.
Equus?
This planet.
Oh. For once, I find someone older than me.
Well, I know quite a few who, very likely, are older than you, my dear.
There are very few. I've been around since Discord's first reign.
Claps his hoof on the ground 3 times, and Discord appears wearing a tux.
Dissy?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I work here.
First off, you work?
How do you think I pay my taxes? Yes, of course I work.
You pay taxes?
Not in the literal sense, but kinda.
I just didn't think you'd ever follow anyone's orders.
Discord looks kinda grumpily over at Script.
Is there anything you wanted?
No, not really. Take your leave.
Okay.
And
Bye,
Discord-
Dissy!
And Discord glares at you before disappearing in a puff of smoke.
Okay, how can you control Discord?
Who said I'm controlling him?
You got him here wearing a tux, asking if you needed anything.
He works for me.
And you pay him what? Gumdrops?
That's actually not too far off.
Candy canes.
Chocolate bits.
Can't he just conjure those himself?
Maybe he can, but... well, everyone needs a purpose.
True. So I thought Flutters was his purpose.
Let's not get into that.
Fair enough, fair enough. By the way, I just realized, I don't know your name.
Stands on his hind hoofs. Bows down deeply, taking off his hat. And says, "How very rude of me. My name is Green Script." And he points at his flank where a green notebook is shown as his cutie mark.
Fits quite well, I'd say. The name's Midnight. Midnight Wheat.
Midnight
Though-
Weed?
Wheat.
Ah, wheat. Okay.
You know, made into bread.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about something else there.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, my parents were wheat farmers, so I got the family name. Though most people just call me Midnight. I haven't used my full name in years.
Well then, Miss Wheat. Is there anything else that you would like to know?
I'm curious about, well, the rest of the wolves. What happened to them?
Well, and right off the bat, you ask a very difficult question. The wolves that you resemble quite a lot, and that I'm pretty sure you are genetically very similar to, went extinct.
Yes, you told me that already. But how? Natural disaster?
They were wiped out.
Ouch. Fair enough. By what?
Looks at you.
Wait. You?
Well, that was a few millennia before I expelled my dark side from me, but yes.
So many questions in that one sentence alone. Why did you cause genocide? And two, you expelled your darker half?
To answer your first question, holds out his hoof to you. Take a bite.
What?
Take a good chunk of flesh out of there.
You sure?
Sure, go ahead.
Looks at you for a second more, then takes a huge chunk out of your leg.
Winces for a moment before a white glow washes over the wound, regrowing the flesh that you just took out.
Drops your piece of flesh out of my mouth in shock. What was that?
I healed.
With a white light?
Yes.
I mean, I've seen people regrow limbs before, but usually it's just muscle and flesh and stuff coming together again, but that was white light. What are you?
If you were to ask the Queen of the Wolves from back then, she would tell you an eternal meal.
Oh. So, like Discord.
Maybe.
Hmm.
But maybe I have to elaborate a little further.
Please do. Sits down.
Okay. Look. When this universe, the multiverse, was created, it was one tiny, tiny pinprick of condensed matter and magic.
Mm-hmm.
Which eventually exploded.
The Big Bang.
Exactly. However, there was also lots and lots of organic matter in that little tiny pinprick.
Mm-hmm.
And out of that, 5 beings were created.
5?
5.
Who are they?
Well, one of them is sitting right in front of you.
Wait, you've been around since the start of creation?
Yes.
And all that magic and ancient stuff that was back then is still in you? Is you?
The power of creation, yes.
Noted, I'm never getting on your bad side.
Would be maybe a good idea. Though, as I already mentioned, my darker half is no longer with me.
Please tell me you keep track of it, because last time I lost track of my darker half, she kind of went and tried to control Equestria. It was not a healthy sight.
Well, let's put it like this. He is in my dungeon somewhere.
In your dungeon somewhere? That sounds so specific.
Hey, I have... Look, this place is huge. I haven't been to the dungeons in over a century, so I kind of don't know where they are.
Face hurt pause.
Hey. What?
You don't know where your own dungeon is. First off, you have a dungeon, but with you being this old, it actually doesn't surprise me. But you lost your dungeon?
And the key?
And the key?
Yes.
How do you know he hasn't escaped? Or she?
He. Last time he escaped, he turned the plains where nowadays Ponyville stands into a sea of sulfur, and the skies were burning. So I assume that he is still in there.
Okay then. You're finding it now.
Why?
Because you need to know where it is. For one thing, you never know. You might have to put someone else down there. Second off, I'm sure he's hungry.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Why not?
Because he's like me, and I don't necessarily have to eat.
We're finding it. Besides, I could probably sniff it out. If you've been everywhere else, then we just have to search where you don't smell. Well, your scent is not there.
Heh.
So a place where you've barely been.
The archive.
The archive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go there. Who knows? Maybe the archive has the door to the dungeon in it too. Jumps up.
Why would I build this place with having the dungeon right next to the archive?
I don't know. You're a crazy creation person. So, where is it?
And here is where I have to go a little bit meta.
Why?
I have to call a little bit of a break, because
Oh.
I have to answer nature's call for a second.
Ah, gotcha.
Because otherwise this could get ugly. But
Agreed.
I'll be back in about 5, okay?
Okay. So, my pretty little pack. What's going on? Talk to me, talk to me. Nope. Oh, yeah, wait, the 60-second delay thing. That's annoying. Oh, well. I'm glad you can all hear me. You can all hear me. Or at least I hope you can. I don't know why the headset thing didn't work. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Basically, I had plugged in my headset mic, and it should have worked, but for some reason it didn't. So once I took it out, I realized that was the really bad mic that some of you guys might have heard. And that really bad mic, yeah, that was the reason. So I switched out, and I'm now using my blue snowball, which is what I use to record. So, note to self, use snowball when streaming. Boop. AJ. I'm going to reply to you so that you see it before you hear it. Boop. This For AJ, this is us just having some fun RP. If you go to the description, you'll be able to join a Discord server where we're talking as well, though not many people are talking right now. We've worked out the kinks, so that's great. We haven't been here as long as probably the stream says. We haven't been going. So right now, it's just my character, Midnight, and his character, Greenscript, meeting for the first time, talking, and hopefully getting on with things. We are basically just having a little fun. Nothing bad, just PG fun. So yeah. Ding ding. There is a 60-second delay for you guys, because basically my computer is terrible. It can barely do stuff. So, yeah. Oop. So, yeah. We have a few things that we need to do. Yes, delays. Aren't delays awesome?
And I am back.
Good! Back.
So, just as Script is about to explain to you where the archive is, a Pegasus walks into the room looking around, slightly confused.
Yeah, hey sir, I just detected that there's a security breach, someone that I wasn't aware of visiting the mansion. Care to explain?
Who are you?
You hired me, sir. I'm your security analyst, Nightfall.
Ah, yes. So about that security breach, we do have a visitor here, as you might see. This is Miss Midnight Wheat.
Hello.
Hello. He steps over to you and offers a hoof.
Shakes it with a paw. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Nightfall. I am the security analyst for the mansion.
Question. Do you know where this dungeon is?
He thinks for a moment. No, I don't believe so. I haven't explored the entire mansion yet, but as far as I can remember, I have no idea. I'm sorry.
It's not a place my employees go, usually.
Well,
No,
fair enough. Come on, just... I know everywhere in the forest.
So,
And you can't keep track of a single mansion?
It's a large mansion, miss. Even I haven't mapped the entire thing, and I've been here, just under 2 years now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know where the archives are?
Archives would be 3rd floor, 2nd door on the left wing.
Yep.
Okay, let's go there. Besides, I kind of want to see if you have any other information about my fellow kin that you murdered.
We might have some books on that. I'm not sure. I believe we do have some books on the Lupine race, though I'm not sure if they'll be what you're looking for. in case you're wondering, I also do some light reading from time to time because, well, I can't monitor the entire mansion 24/7 or I will literally lose my mind.
With dimensions, that makes sense.
Especially if he goes to the chaos floor.
Floor 39, correct, sir?
I believe so. So from time to time the number actually changes.
Okay, never mind. You couldn't keep track of this entire place.
Waves both of you over to an elevator. After you.
Why, thank you. Gets in.
He follows suit.
Gets in after you and presses the button for the third floor. As soon as the elevator starts moving, generic elevator music starts playing.
Really?
He gives a light chuckle.
Hey, this stuff used to be all the rage a few years ago.
And by
Yeah.
a few years ago, in his terms, that means about... He glances at his watch. 3 decades.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm old. The elevator stops and the doors open to a dark corridor.
Sir, I don't remember there being localized power outages here, though with the amount of power this entire floor consumes, I might be wrong.
Yeah, we might have to go down to maintenance later on and see if the generator is still up.
Books my head out.
You see a crossing with 3 corridors.
Well, which way?
Right ahead.
Let's go then. I can see quite well in the dark.
As we move, torches on the walls start igniting. Well, at least emergency lighting is still up.
I'll have to get someone to go down to maintenance, check on that. Or, he pulls a tablet out of his backpack. Yeah, no. It says the generators are all good. I have no idea why the power's down on this floor.
That is a good question, then. Stops in front of the door of the archive. So, Miss Wheat, you want to see the archive of all of my adventures?
Oh, it's of more than that, sir. I've seen multiple books that were... Well, let me put it this way. We shouldn't have access to them, but we do.
Well, I think I might have to move those to the restricted section down in the Curiosium.
Okay, noted. Can't be too much bigger than my own, well, treasure trove.
Chuckles.
Opens the door.
You are greeted by a stack of files falling on you.
Ah!
And a tentacle slithering out of the door.
Grips onto the floor. Boys!
He draws his...
Have you left your pet out again?
I might have, sir. He draws his sword and quickly smacks at the tentacle as it writhes around back into its portal. There. Problem solved. I will deal with that later, sir.
Thank you.
What type of pet is that?
It's something eldritch, an abomination I found. Oh, I don't know. I think it was somewhere mistaken, it could be one from one of the other ones. I get them muddled up quite easily.
Yeah.
Anyway, pokes head back in, making sure to not get crushed again.
You see a room full of file cabinets, and most of them have been destroyed. And there's a pile of pony bones in one corner.
Okay, who died in here?
That was someone who was murdered. By me. Because they were trespassing.
Looks
Noted. Don't get in here.
Nightfall?
Yes?
She wears a maid uniform. You killed the cleaning lady.
No, maybe I'm thinking of a different corpse. I must be thinking of a different corpse because that's not my handiwork. If it was my handiwork, it would have a bullet hole right through the skull. Yeah, that's not mine. Never mind.
Your pet
Why are you
maybe?
acting so...
I'm a very zealous head of security.
Clearly. No questions asked.
Why do you think I pay him 4,000 bits a week?
Are there any openings?
No? There might be. I'm not sure. I'm basically the entire... I don't know. He shrugs vaguely.
Well,
Anyway, what are we gonna do about the maid that's dead?
He strolls over and inspects the corpse. Sir? This isn't a real skeleton. It's made out of foam.
I guess that explains that then. Must have been here since last Halloween.
I suppose so, though it's ticking closer to that time of year, so maybe someone came up here and put it down themselves.
Could be, but why would someone decorate the archive?
A cleaning lady, maybe? You wanted the giggles?
Well, she
Or
is
maybe it was
easily
Dizzy.
scared.
Maybe Dissy.
That would be right up his alley.
That is... If the cleaning lady's easily scared, then that would definitely be something he would do.
So, as I said, you two see a room full of filing cabinets that have been utterly destroyed.
Great. Ah. He
Well-
waves his hoof and several of the filing cabinets reassemble themselves and refile themselves. Great. Now I have to go through and make sure all these papers are in order.
And here I can offer you a little bit of assistance, Nightfall. Let's just step out for a moment. Come on, you two.
Steps
He
out.
follows you out.
Closes the door and smashes the door handle, making the door vanish.
What'd you do?
Pulls out a gem out of a little case next to where the door used to be and puts it on the wall, making a door appear.
What did you... Looks very, 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 very confused.
He restored a previous save. It's the best way I can phrase it. Other than that, your brain would probably melt trying to understand.
Yeah. Opens the door, finding a pristine archive.
That's impressive.
It's useful.
Though I bet some things aren't here anymore, you know.
Well, that's what you get for backing up or restoring old saves. Sometimes you just have to sacrifice data.
Yep. That shouldn't be too much, only about the last 4 centuries.
And from what I've read, nothing particularly eventful happened in those 4 centuries.
Depends where you were. It's a big planet.
I was in a variety of places, everywhere from here in Equestria over to the Lupine Union. Been a lot of places, not much happened. Maybe I was just in one of the slow years.
Possible.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing that happened in those 400 years was a Paris-Bright invasion, or infestation, of the Dragonlands.
What did they eat in the Dragonlands?
Dragons.
Ugh. For once, I feel sorry for dragons. Anyway...
Yes?
I don't see another door in here, but... Let's see about those purple wolves of yours.
Well, up here you will likely only find generic mentions in lore and legends.
Yeah, close enough. The more I know, the better. Open the door and heads in.
You are already inside.
Ah. Sorry, brain fart there.
Nightfall randomly goes over to a shelf and picks up a book, throwing it over to Midnight. Here, you might find some interesting mentions of them in here, at least from what I remember.
Starts reading.
And you start reading about a legend from the Griffinlands. About cruel wolves that were one day just gone.
Huh. Wait, cruel? Wait. Hey, Script, were these guys evil?
Nah, evil's a bit of a strong word to use in this place. More opportunistic.
And evil is also always... Well, it depends on your point of view.
Yes. Genocide certainly is never evil.
I mean, they just kind of got deleted from the universe at the snap of... They just disappeared. They just vanished. Still, to this day, even I have no idea where they went. And I've seen a lot of timelines, I've seen a lot of history, but we have no idea where they went. They just disappeared.
Raises an eyebrow at you. Well, Nightfall, you don't. I do. But better don't ask.
Well, you're also an omnipotent god. I'm just a pony who happens to know some things and has a very specific set of skills, mostly being to travel across time. Except for not exactly.
You two confuse me. I'm starting to think my story is actually more makes sensial.
Hey,
Anyway.
I just work here.
Yep. He just works
So,
here.
Where's your dungeon? I had a feeling
Well,
you might
isn't
find
that just a loaded question? You should get to know a man before you ask where his dungeon is.
PG.
Hits Nightfall over the back of the head. Shush you. Now, come on. We need to find this dungeon, partly because you have piqued my curiosity, and second, when I'm not allowed somewhere, I want to go there more. Yes, I am a child. Deal with it. Compared to
Well,
you two,
I
I probably
mean-
am.
You're not necessarily not allowed to go there, it's just recommended that you shouldn't go there. I mean, I even as head of security, I can't necessarily stop you from going there. I can just advise against it because you may meet a very, very horrific end.
Potentially dangerous.
Oh yeah, and unleash, millennia's old evil. So, yeah.
Don't worry, as long as I'm given all the information beforehand, I won't release him. So, is there a schematics in here? If it's your archive, it should have a schematics of your house.
Well, I see there's a floor plan somewhere.
He goes rifling through one of the filing cabinets. Well, that's kind of the problem with this mansion, is I don't think we can find a floor plan because it's constantly changing.
That's
like I said, I've been here for almost 2 years, and I don't think I've gone a week without at least one room moving position. It's disorienting, to say the least.
Yeah, I remember the time when he wanted to go to the bathroom and ended up in the kitchen.
Well, at least there's plumbing in those places.
Yeah, this place is a little bit insane at times.
Noted. But it obeys you, right?
Raises an eyebrow at you.
Not really. It's one of those things where it just kind of does what it wants, and it doesn't care what you want. And, well, let me put it this way. It will give you everything but what you want. Wherever you want to go, it will give you every room it can other than where you actually want to be.
Well,
it can be infuriating.
True.
That's one way to put it.
Wait, would one of your other servants know? Would one of your other servants know? I'm guessing you have more than one servant.
There's a whole wing dedicated to them.
Well, why don't we just ask one of them? Or even better yet, ask Dizzy. Partly because I want to see him in that maid outfit again.
It was attacked.
Oh. Reverse. Partly because I want to see him in that tux again.
Claps his hoof 3 times on the ground, making discord appear.
Hi,
Yes.
Dizzy!
Hello, you little furball.
Aww.
What is it?
Hey, do you know where the dungeon is?
It's a dungeon.
Yes.
Cuffs slightly.
It's a dungeon.
Yes.
The dungeon.
Yes.
May you keep bad ponies.
Yes. Do you want me to eat your tail again?
Floor 10, corridor J, 5th door on the right.
Thank you.
Would that be all?
Looks at script. Yes, that would be all. And he disappears.
There you go. Now, let's go down. I want to see.
You are very enthusiastic about seeing this evil, aren't you?
In all fairness, I'm mainly just curious to see how it relates to my darker half.
It may or may not be connected. It's one of those things where they can be connected, but it's not necessarily guaranteed. Usually, it's a higher chance of being connected. It's a lot of stuff that I don't want to get into.
Oh no, I don't mean
flicking
connected.
through files.
I mean connected in the. I mean similar, or did they take the same shape? What are the similarities to the same spell? Because I have a feeling we might have done the same spell. Though mine was mainly potions and blood and mirror pool magic.
Oh, so you mean the kind of magic that isn't really magic, but is kind of magic? It's weird.
Yeah, well, I'm a wolf. I can't exactly do magic without magical items.
I mean, you can have technology so advanced that it might as well be magic. Isn't that what the Lupine Union was known for the longest time?
Well, actually, they were known for mostly eating every other sentient being that came into their path.
Well, then you've seen a worse part of the Lupine Union than I have, because I got several friends from there. And, a lot of them are nicer than anyone you would meet here in Equestria, I mean.
Well, I was turned into a permanent dinner for 25 years, so, I don't exactly had friends there.
That's fair. Now, let's go. Starts pushing Script out the door.
Hey!
What?
Where do you think you're touching?
Your side?
Walks to the elevator, without another word.
Come on, Nightfall, if you're coming, you're
follows.
coming. Besides, didn't you want to... Besides, didn't you want to check on the thingamabobs about the power up here?
Yeah, you're right. He follows suit.
Steps into the elevator, waiting for you two.
Jumps in and stands beside you.
He then quickly doubles back, grabs a book, and then gets in the elevator.
What you get?
Book about history. It's just something I'd been interested in reading. It's mostly Eldritch history.
Fair enough.
Looks over at Nightfall. But please don't summon Cthulhu in the kitchen again. Last time I had to replace half the cooking staff.
I can't promise anything, sir, but I will try to avoid summoning Eldritch abominations, if at all avoidable.
Thank you, that's all I'm asking for.
It's not a problem, sir.
Presses the button for the 10th floor.
Is just standing there in great confusion.
Well,
Let me put it this way, miss. I've done a lot of really stupid things while I was employed here. And I've done a lot of very destructive things that I didn't intend to be destructive, but,
Then, I have a simple question.
yeah?
Why are you still working here?
Well, because it pays better than being a mercenary. Pays better than working for the equestrian military. Pays better than a lot of things.
That's fair for you. But what about him? Points at Script.
well, let's just say no one else wants a job.
Ah.
His predecessor got eaten by a snail.
Eaten by a snail?
Yes.
I think I still have his skull. I think it's up on my shelf.
The snail or your predecessor?
My predecessor. I think I kept his skull.
In all fairness, I kept a lot of my enemies' tails, so that's fair.
Well,
That's slightly less odd. I can use skulls as bookends. What can you use tails for?
To chew on. They're tasty.
You know what? You're a lupine. I'm a pony. I can't judge. I have nothing to say. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Fair enough.
The elevator stops, and the door opens. Immediately your nostrils are assaulted by the smell of sewage and ozone.
Note to self. If you ever get a dungeon, don't keep it in the sewers. Ugh.
In all fairness, this isn't the sewers. This is where all my plumbing happens.
Same difference.
Sir, why does it smell like you've been firing your railgun again? Why would you be firing it here as well?
That's my bigger question.
The bigger question is, where is my railgun? Because I haven't seen it in a while.
I'll file that under things that I need to keep a lookout for.
Yeah, and don't forget to add those those cockatoos that escaped from the zoo the other day.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now, sir.
Good.
So I have to be afraid about turning to stone now?
No, probably not. You should be fine. Maybe.
I'll bite their head off
Possibly.
before they can.
Alright. I mean, you could just use, like, a gun or something. That's probably a better option, but that works too. Decapitating them works too.
I'm a wolf. Do you think I can carry weapons?
He's a pony.
Point. But still. Let's go! Carefully jumps out.
As we walk down the first corridor towards the dungeons, we come across a little glass cabin thing where a very bored-looking earth pony is sitting, reading a book.
Who's that?
The plumber.
Okay then. He just lives down here, does he?
Yeah, I do live down.
Yeah, well, he does have a room in the servant quarters, but for some reason he prefers it down here.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He simply
don't
rolls
judge.
his eyes.
And
So,
soon...
we're...
Hmm?
After you, love.
And soon we reach a door that is chained shut with about 5 or 6 thick chains, and each of them have a padlock on it. Next to the door hang 5 keys on hooks.
Why do you keep the keys down here?
I've been asking them that for years, but never gave me a good response.
Well, that at least answers where I left the key.
How did you forget that you left them with the door?
It's a good question, miss. I honestly have no idea.
Well, there are always a lot of things I have to keep track of, so it is understandable that I would sometimes forget a few details.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're as old as I am, there is always a possibility of that happening.
That's why I have a list. And a son.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then. So, you want to have a look inside, I guess?
Admittedly, I'm curious. It's safe, isn't it?
Not necessarily. Let me put it this way, I can't guarantee your safety beyond this door. I can
Oh, don't
guarantee
worry.
it practically anywhere else in the mansion, but not in there.
I'm just gonna look in. I'm not gonna go in. That's dumb, because you might close the door behind me and lock me in there.
Nah, wouldn't do that.
Why would I do that?
You might. This guy might. Points at script.
Hey! Why
You
would I?
killed an entire species that looks like me.
I had good reasons. Also, this
You?
thing was still a part of me when I did that,
Uh-huh.
so you can't entirely blame me.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyhow, takes the keys off the hooks and hands them to you.
How should I know which one goes in which?
Well, they're all the same.
Then why not just have one?
Looks cooler.
Sure. Takes one key and unlocks the locks.
The chains clatter to the floor. And the door opens with a creak.
Looks inside.
Total darkness.
Do you have lights for in here?
He pulls out his tablet again and taps on it. No, I don't think so. We really need to get this on the grid, sir. We gotta put this on the grid. So that when people come to visit, they can see the horrific monsters you have chained up in your dungeon. It's just a bragging thing more than anything. I mean, if I had a dungeon, I would want to have it nicely lit so that people can see all the horrible abominations I keep down there.
Well, might be an idea, though I prefer to keep this door closed. Takes out a little gem and taps it on the ground, and it emits a little bit of light that is immediately absorbed by the darkness inside.
That's not natural. Backs up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And who do we have here?
What's that?
Coming to visit, aren't you? After all this time.
Okay,
Well-
agreed. He's creepy.
Well, guess who that is?
I picked up on it, okay? My head went blank for a second. Excuse me for not expecting that.
And
I don't blame you.
You have brought me a present?
Ew, no! Just someone who's clearly far too curious.
Miss, you really should be more careful. I would recommend, like, taking a couple steps back from the doorway.
I'm not
I'm
inside.
serious.
I'm not inside.
Still, take a couple steps back, please. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I'm just recommending you should.
Takes a few steps back.
A tendril of darkness extends from the room, grabbing onto one of your forepaws.
Uses one of my paws to scratch at it and jump back. Hell no!
Ah, come on, you little wolf. You pup. The last time I saw your kind, they were screaming.
Okay, we get it. You're edgy. You like telling people that you killed everyone in their species, but can you just, like, tone it down a little bit? Like, come on, man. Just, like, tone it down just a little bit, dude. You just... God, she just wants to be here, see how you're doing, say hello, maybe get to know you a little bit. Can you just, like, bring it down just a little bit? Just dial it back from, like, an 11 to, like, a 9 or an 8. That's all I'm asking.
Grabs the door, slams it shut, grabs the chains. Okay, I've seen enough. Let's lock this up. Bye-bye.
You do really think that the chains and locks did anything?
Turns slowly to look at you. What the hell do you mean?
Well, they were mostly cosmetic.
But it keeps him in there. True facts.
Then how do you keep him in there?
The door. It's enchanted. It's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Drops the chains, walks away from it. Fine, you do your own cosmetics. But at least it's closed now. He's damn well creepy. Way creepier than Night.
Hey, that hurt. I made one joke at Sir's expense, and now you feel the need to insult me. He half smiles.
I think you have to explain, Midnight, that Night is the name of your darker side.
Yeah, Night is the name of my darker half, kinda. I expelled her years ago by accident.
How did you do that by accident?
I was trying to break the curse. That's on me. And accidentally used mirror. Well, my calculations were correct. They just weren't powerful enough, and instead did something completely different than what I planned.
Okay.
So you messed up.
Yes, I messed up.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you like my darker half?
Creepy as Tartarus.
You mean as creepy as my summer house?
What? Just creepy, clearly evil. Never let him out of there. In fact, just forget this place ever existed.
That's what I did before you wanted to see it.
I mean, he's got a point, miss. You did kind of demand to see it, so it's on your head.
Hey, it's not my fault I didn't fully comprehend what he was, okay?
Huh?
Well, I kinda did tell you that he was exactly like me, just evil.
Yeah, except from what I've seen of you, I've seen very little of you. And all I know is you killed my kind. And you took away my dinner.
Hey, first of all, I did provide you with dinner eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Second off, I'm never going to live that down, am I?
Nope.
Wolves.
Gods.
I'm not a god.
Come on, let's go.
And on our way out, we pass the plumber once more, who this time doesn't wave at us with a hoof, but with a tentacle.
What?
Yeah. What? Everything in this house is practically cursed. Practically everything in this house is cursed.
Well,
including everyone who lives here.
His upper half is a pony, the lower half is an octopus.
Noted. Keeps walking quickly.
That's just how things are here.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You can't mess around with the power of creation without getting a curse here and there.
Yes, and you're definitely not cursed.
That's up for debate.
I mean, do you consider eternal life a curse?
Yes.
Because he's got that.
Point.
True.
Okay. Looks like we're in this together then. Lightly pushes him.
Yeah. It's lonely at times.
Oh well. Nah. Where to now?
How about the art gallery?
What's so funny about art?
Looks over at Nightfall. Do you think she'd enjoy the macaroni pictures that Discord made?
I don't know, she might. It depends on her taste in art, I suppose.
Well, those macaroni are alive, so...
Wait, what? Why am I surprised by this? This is Dissy, of course it is.
I mean, it's practically an SCP. Actually, I'm not entirely sure that it's not.
Or some dancing statues?
I mean, that's pretty par for the course. If she's seen this gestures back to the hallway, and she's seen, well, the archive, then, I mean, yeah, it's pretty par for the course. I think she might enjoy it.
So,
let's go and just show me something.
okay. But this time, you two, we're not taking that elevator. I don't trust it up to the art gallery.
Why not?
It's a very suspicious elevator.
Not only that, but the shaft up there is a little bit narrowed by one of my employees, leaning against the wall and bending it slightly.
Hey, look, that wasn't my fault. I claim no responsibility for that.
No, it was
For
Antonio.
once, it wasn't my fault.
Nope, it was Antonio this time. The dragon.
Isn't he dead? No. No, that's the other one with the A name. What was his name? I don't remember.
Alfonso.
Yeah, that one. He's the dead one.
Yeah.
Shakes my head, thinking, why on earth are they talking so laxly about death?
We have a lot of mortalities here. The survival rate really isn't good here. I think, actually, sir, I'm one of your longest surviving employees, aren't I?
I think there's only 2 more.
Yeah. There was... Oh.
Angel is longer here than you. And
The other one. Yeah. And then I think... Raven, that one bat pony that works in the kitchen, isn't she like just a couple months behind me?
Yeah. But then again, she's very careful. She sleeps on the ceiling.
Bat ponies will be bat ponies.
Yeah.
But you know what else? She has an easy job. She has to make food. That's all she has to do. I have security. And let me tell you, he gestures to Midnight, let me tell you, miss, I've had more than a few close calls, both on my work and on my personal time, because I'm an idiot. Don't know how to use magic correctly.
Then why use magic at all?
Because I can.
Okay then. Shall we?
Takes out a gem, taps it on the floor, and opens a portal.
Jumps through.
Walks through behind you two.
Follows suit.
And you are greeted by the view of a giant statue of Celestia dancing the Macarena.
I don't think I need to say. Bursts out laughing. Now that's something I'd like to put in Canterlot for entire ponies to see.
Where do you think I got it?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks around. About a third of the artwork in this gallery.
A lot of it came from Canterlot, yeah.
Fair enough.
This house is like a... how should I say? A containment zone, if you will, for cursed and unusual objects. They don't necessarily mean to end up here. They just kind of find their way here. And who are we to say why?
Yep.
Noted. Please tell me there's one of Lulu dancing around.
Points in another corner where there is Luna doing the twist.
I've actually seen her do that before. We used to do that on quite a few moon nights. Full moons.
Well, I mean, there's worse things you could be doing with time, I suppose.
Yeah,
That's
when you've
true,
got
that's
eternity.
Well, points to a picture on the far side of the wall. Take a closer look at this, Miss Midnight.
Okay, could you stop calling me miss? It's kind of annoying.
Okay, then take a closer look at this midnight.
Thank you. Takes a look.
You are greeted to the scene of Celestia, Discord, Luna, Starswirl the Bearded, and Cerberus sitting at a table playing poker.
Okay then. That's unusual.
Just going a little bit meta here for a second. I sadly had to ban someone just now. Please, people, if you join the Discord server, do not start spamming and keep it safe for work.
Yes, please. I know I took a chunk out of scripts a while back, but we did not describe it.
Yep, it was not graphical.
So, please keep it not safe. Keep it safe for work.
PG.
PG.
Keep it PG.
Yes, definitely keep it.
I'll be right
Anyway.
back, guys.
Okay.
You guys can look around the art gallery for a while Script moves off to a corner and disappears through a door for a moment. I'll be right back, you two.
How does he do that?
He just does, honestly. At some point, I think I might have given him the technology to do that, but honestly, I do all sorts of weird stuff, so I may or may not have given that technology to just sort of come and go as he pleases. The crystals
Noted.
aren't really what you think they are. It's more... Let me put it this way. It's not magic. It's simply the door is there. It's always there. It's just waiting to be called in. It's difficult to explain. Like, if you understand it, then it's easy to know. My point is, I understand how it works. I cannot put it into words to explain it to you how it works.
Makes sense. Ish.
Yeah.
I'll just go with it.
Yeah. It's best that you just don't question anything. Things here don't really make sense.
Don't question it. It's Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, really. Honestly, that's the best way to put it. It's just don't ask questions. Gestures to the statues. Things here are not natural. Let me put it that way. They're not normal. As I said, cursed and unusual objects tend to find their way here via some method or another. Whether it's acquisition by Sir or some other method, they just tend to find themselves here somehow. Why?
Fair enough.
We don't know. How? Most of the time we don't know.
Huh. Does that explain how I somehow find my way here?
I don't know. Could you be considered cursed or unusual?
Yes, I was a pony that got transformed and cursed by a demon pony to be a wolf for all eternity.
I mean, it doesn't sound that bad. Well, like, lupines are pretty cool.
True. But still.
I mean, I can understand how it might suck, but lupines are cool.
Though note to self, I'm not bringing my son here. Chase, he's, what's the word?
Stupid?
No.
Hard-headed?
No. Just a child. Such a child innocence despite being nearly 30.
Comes back out of the small side room. So, what have you two been up to?
We've been discussing things and why. Well, this house tends to collect cursed and unusual objects, including the people within it, such as myself or you, sir.
Well, the simple answer to that is it's magic.
You basically said what I said. Now, explain this picture to me. What the hell?
What about it? What about it?
It's Discord playing poker. And why do I feel like it's really Discord and it isn't just a painting?
The painting suddenly winks at you.
Jumps back. Yep, that's really Discord.
Yeah, he likes to do that sometimes.
And suddenly the picture starts moving and the participants in the picture start betting their chips.
It's a live painting, isn't it?
Kinda.
Interesting. Okay, then. Unusual.
But interesting.
But interesting, most definitely.
I suppose those same two things could be said of almost any artifact in this house.
True.
Well,
No.
quite certainly. Points a hoof at a rock that's standing in a corner in which a sword is embedded. Like this, for example.
Sword in the stone?
No, it's literally just a rock with a sword in it. We have no idea how the sword got there. The rock is literally formed around the sword. We have no idea.
Yep.
So, he decided to...
It is a great doorstop.
Walks over it and tries to pull the sword. Yeah.
I doubt you're going to be able to get it out, seeing as, again, the rock is quite literally formed around the sword. The sword was there before the rock was formed, which...
And suddenly the sword slips out.
Oh, that's never happened before.
Yeah, and we had Celestia herself try.
Well, I'm a little bit better than Celestia. And 2, I am the queen of the world!
Not really, it's just a normal sword as far as we can tell.
Yep.
Can I keep it?
If you want to.
Yay, I got a sword. Start swinging it around.
Jumps back. Please don't do that.
Oh, come on, you'll heal.
He's not worried about himself, he's more worried about the objects contained within his archive.
Yes.
So if you would kindly refrain from, well, doing anything that could be potentially damaging to the artifacts, we would both appreciate it.
Yes. Because
Fine,
last time
fine.
someone broke something, it was a jar containing an evil spirit.
That then proceeded to...
Possess Princess Luna.
Not Lulu! Wait. Was that what I think it was?
It might have been, but who's to say?
Yep.
Okay then, noted. I am going to put this, well, somewhere.
Hands you a scabbard for the sword.
Puts it in and puts it on my back. There you go.
Or how about this statue of Star Swirl the Bearded playing the trombone?
Can I
Again,
destroy it?
Why would you?
yeah, it's
I
a
don't
nice
like Star
statue.
World.
Hmm?
He experimented on me when I was younger.
Oh. I mean,
Well-
still, how about you just, like, go kill the pony?
He kind of disappeared.
No.
I wonder.
What?
Nothing.
What?
He might still be around.
Well, if he ever comes near me, I will be giving him a stern talking to. And maybe take his tail.
Okay.
And tails.
I like ponytails, okay? They taste delicious. Each different color tastes different.
Tucks in my tail.
Calm
Looks
down.
concerned.
I rarely take them from living ponies, and I haven't taken one in years.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get on my bad side.
then.
Winks at script.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you would like to see?
No. Actually, I should probably be getting back to Chase. He'll be worrying about me, as will my sister, so I should probably go.
Too bad. But take this. Hands you a little crystal.
Ooh, what's this?
If you ever decide to return here, just place it on a wall, tap it, and a door to the living room will appear.
Noted.
But please knock before you walk through. I might be naked.
Noted.
Chuckles.
Anyway. Anyway, I better go. Oh, could I take something for Chase as a meal? On night?
Sure. Rings the bell. And Angel appears with a notepad in his hand, looking at you expectantly.
Okay, I need a chicken and some nuts and a mouse.
He runs off, returns with 2 cages and a sack of nuts.
Perfect! Right.
So you're leaving?
I'm afraid so.
Aww. Very well then. I hope to see you here again soon.
Same here. Maybe I'll pop in for another snack.
Angel looks at you and rolls his eyes.
Just rolls my eyes back, giggling. Now, which way's the way out?
Depends on where you want to be.
Everfree Forest near my den?
Points you towards a door on the wall.
Turns to nightfall. No wonder you find it difficult. There's doors everywhere to anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't help that he can summon them at will.
Makes my life easy.
Yes, and it makes the rest of our lives very difficult. So we have to remember where your doors are and where the regular.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make a map of the place.
That might be an idea. Anyway, we'll do it a paw to nightfall. Nice meeting you.
Shakes. It was nice meeting you too, miss.
Looks over at Script. And hugs him.
Hugs back.
I shall see you again. Well, I'll try. Try not to get eaten by his pet.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And walks out the door, going back to my den with all the food.
As you step through the door, you end up about 3 feet above the ground.
Falls to the ground. Ow!
You hear Script calling after you. Sorry!
Shakes head and goes to my den.
And this concludes today's RP session, I guess.
Wow, you realize we've been online for about 2 hours, right?
Yes.
Fair enough.
We can go for up to 8 with YouTube's current policies.
Noted.
It used to be 24.
Anyway. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for joining in.
And I hope you enjoyed yourself too, Nightfall.
I did very much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Even though someone tried to bomb the chat.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
I did.
did.
I just saw it coming up because I thought, and I was just like, what on earth? And I kept scrolling, but it kept coming, and I was like, I don't know how to deal with this.
Yeah, this person was, for all of you who are listening and have not joined the Discord server or saw this, there was this one user who came in here, said Happy Halloween, and started spam posting a picture of Pinkie Pie being decapitated.
It was not enjoyable.
No, so
yeah.
I had to, sadly, remove that person from the server. And if you're listening, yes, I have removed you permanently.
Sorry, but we do not have time for that.
No. We're here to have fun, and I hope you guys listening in had fun as well.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah. I'm taking my leave for now.
Same here.
And see you guys next time. We will try to keep this to make this a regular thing. For
Fingers
all of you
crossed.
to enjoy. Yeah. Okay. See y'all.
Keep watching that moon.